is I need to work on the chicken coop. We're almost done. I think next week we actually have to bring the ducks out and maybe the chickens too. So I have to do stuff. I got a 4-day weekend this week. It's 4th of July week. It's July 1st today. So I'm going to run to Home Depot. The dogs chewed up my air compressor hose and I need the air compressor to do some work. So yeah, I'm going to go to Home Depot and get that started. Alright, so one thing I have to do is this faucet or spigot leaked really bad last year, so I think I need to replace it, but I know something's living in there. Like, I have zero doubt in my mind. Ugh. So this is going to be an adventure to see what might be living in here. Oh, fuck. Wow, that is creepy. I don't see any glowing eyes. Awesome, it's a copper fucking pipe too. So I gotta get in here and try to figure out. I don't remember where it was leaking from. Let's see. I hear it leaking. I hear it. Oh, it's leaking outside. Okay, so literally the spigot is turned off. It's closed all the way. So I just need to replace that. Which, oh fuck. Ow, that hurt really bad. Which is just this whole thing, I think. Alright, let's shut this off first. Alright, so this was the spigot sticking out of the wall. I got it disconnected. So I'm going to go to Home Depot and see if I can find... What I'm going to do is try to put a connector that'll match this, but will connect to a soft hose. And then the plan, so the spigot used to come out of this hole right here, so the plans, I don't know if you can see it, but the pipe's just laying on the ground. I want to just have a soft hose come out here and I'll just screw it to the wall and have that be the new spigot. I'll still have a cutoff valve down there, but it'll be easier. That way I can run the hose down to the chicken coop, which is right on the other side of the workshop, and to the fire pit again, because this thing's been leaking like a sieve or whatever that saying is. Alright, it doesn't get as hillbilly as this, or any much more hillbilly than this. Down in there, I took, all you have to know is that there was a 1/2 inch male ending to the copper pipe, so I took a 1/2 inch female that had a 3/4 inch hose, garden hose connection, connected the hose line to it, just have it strapped in here. I Teflon taped every single connection. This is the original garden hose. Hey yo, bitchy, bitchy. So everything's on, it's all good. I'm probably gonna strap this up just so that it doesn't put a lot of stress there. This hose is fucked up, so it leaks. So I have to go back to Home Depot. I have to cut this, put a new hose female connector on and clamp it, and that'll fix that. But I have hose here again and it doesn't leak. So, yep. Alright guys, how you doing? You've been a horrible dog lately. You've been absolutely awful. You all have been horrible. Shame. Slut shame. Slut shame. Slut shame. So after everything's done, the actual inner dimensions going from inside everything is, I wrote it down, it's 92 and 7/16 inch by 41. So I'm going to go out and I'm gonna go cut linoleum. We bought a bunch of linoleum, and I'm gonna cut linoleum so that it's going to be 92 by 41. But I'm also gonna cut an inch and a half on I guess every side except this side, because the door, that way the linoleum will actually come up a bit, and I'm gonna brad nail it all around. Alright, so for these little windows, I just got the mesh. I'm just gonna staple the mesh. Oh! Fucking... So we were just outside and spur of the moment decided to do some work. So we put up the, what's that shit called?
Hardware cloth.
Hardware cloth. Frank sprayed foam in these gaps to keep stuff out. And I had built a couple years ago, maybe last year or 2 years ago, a dog ramp. But Frank was like, hey, just use that. It's just been sitting in the yard. So we have like, this thing will hold my weight. So...
we're gonna add like that grippy tape onto it.
Grippy tape.
Grippy tape.
And
then the inside.
they saw the inside stuff.
Oh, they did?
Yep. And today was nice because we let the duckies go outside. Say hi, quackers. Hi, quackers. She got angel wing. And they're just loving being...
She's charging you.
Are you charging me, dog?
She thought you were gonna hurt them.
I'm not gonna hurt them. I'm your protector. But they love being out in this yard. They're loving it. So one thing you'll notice on quackers, and Frank will explain it, is her wing sticks out a little funny.
So it's a deformity called angel wing. It is fixable while they're juvenile. If we let it go until she's an adult, then she'll be deformed forever. And it's because she ate too much and grew too quickly, and her blood feathers, which are like, if you point it toward her, the very thick ones coming out.
Don't run away.
Those very thick
Don't run away.
Stop it, you're scaring her. Those very thick tubes coming out of her are literally the tubes that are blood vessels. And they grew too long and they filled with blood and they got too heavy before her like elbow joint was even formed. So now her elbow joint is twisted upside down, and that's what's causing her wing to flap outward. So unfortunately, little Quackers is gonna have to be inside the house for several more weeks away from her buddies, because we're gonna kind of hospitalize her. And I'm gonna splint her arm in the correct position, and that'll give her several weeks to heal the joint and have it actually grow appropriately. and she's not going to be able to eat duck feed or anything with protein for several weeks because you need that joint to kind of catch up. So I'm literally going to have to feed her alfalfa rabbit pellets.
Cool. That was like 10 minutes longer than it needed to be.
Fuck you. People need to know like how to fix their duck if that happens to them.
Fix your duck.
Fix your duck.